Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Atlas. I am the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. There he is. Didn't really get a good look at Scab in the last episode. He's got quite a few things you guys send in the comments. He'll pick up chitin if you set him on hunting bugs. He'll pick up fish, of course, if he's fishing near the water. And then on the ships, and I'm going to try it on the ship, I believe he will catch rodents, right? We need him to catch the rodents for that certain recipe in the grill. But that's him. That's Scab. Not bad-looking cat. Not a bad-looking cat. He moves pretty cool, too, when he's on the ground. Last episode, I walked by these rocks and said, oh, look at that. And then I looked at them, H. You can see they've got little black bubbles on them, H. It says crystal, salt. But I never broke one to see what's in here. Salt. Yeah, it is salt. Darn it. Yeah, so I guess maybe what is it saying that this is a type of crystal, the salt? I don't know. I feel like it's mislabeled, like it should say salt. Anyways, there it is. It's right here. We're just right over yonder here. I did go up on the tiki near the Freeport on this island, and I've been up on a bunch of these top cliff areas like this here. There's not very many of them. They're not very tall. There is a little piece right out there that juts out. I don't know that I've been all the way down there, but I have been on top of that statue over there at the town. I don't think I've been up on top of this one over here, though. Didn't I just see one right over here? Could have sworn I saw one of those. There's a tiki tower right there. There's a tiki right there. Let's run over there and check that one and see if there's anything up there. It's got the metal nodes on it, and it does have... Wait. What was that? That looked a little different to me. It's probably not, though. It's probably just one of the darker brown. Yeah, this rock right here. I don't think this is just the usual. Yeah, once you get up this close, it seems to me it kind of renders in better or something. I don't know. For me, I know exactly what it is. It's metal, stone, and flint. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Ooh, here we go. This one's right next to the ship. Okay. Yeah, let's get up here and see. I see a torch up there. Let's go up there. Well, let's go around the other side and see if maybe there's even just a walkway that goes all the way up there. You never know. Unfortunately, the sugarcane on this island is not sap. It is, what am I looking for? It's fiber and sea grapes. Or sea grapes. Is there any crystal hanging out up on this guy right here? I don't see any. If you guys know, leave it in the comments. It was just on the island that we started out on and did find gem. They were nice enough to take a screenshot with the longitude, latitude with the map open. And there is gem on that island. I never did spot it, but the coordinates are there. So if you happen to go to that island and you're looking for gem, it's there. They found it. Pretty cool. I think if we throw this all the way to the top, we should be able to do that. And then we could check this groove right here as we go by it up here. I think it's just decoration, huh? Yeah. You just never know. Is there something that grew up on top of this head? We'll see. We'll get up here far enough to see, and then we'll just zip back down again. Looks like I gotta go all the way. Oh, if I had the glider right now, that would have been fun, huh? I don't really see too much more that I need to explore. I did not go out there. That, or there, really. That could be where the crystal is and stuff, right out there on that little chain of islands right there. So I'm going to have to do that next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down, grab Ecuador, and then we're going to head back onto the ship and take off over there so I can explore that just a little bit and see if there's anything there that's going to be important to us. So I'll be right back. Oh, Ecuador. We just have a short jaunt to go. Get the dramatic music of the fact that we have set sail once again and are leaving dry land behind. Not for long, though. Yeah, if I can anchor somewhere right here, kind of in the middle, I'll try to get to both sides of this as quick as I can. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of levels to it. It's just looks like mostly mangroves, too, on those little islands. But there is a centerpiece there that needs to be looked at, and that needs to be looked at, too. That's just about the place where I'd hide crystal, too, if I was making this a free port. So I'll be back when we get closer. There we go, another level. I think we've got the bed thing cleared up. I don't need to add a bed actually on the boat physically for the crew to take advantage of that perk right there when I pick the bed, because now they've each got a bed now on the ship, so they should jump up from 6.8 to whatever they're going to be next. But I guess I don't have to physically put a bed in there. I just have to do the levels on the ship for as many crew members as I have. Is that right? At least the ones that I have to pay. The Thames, of course, we don't have to pay them, but we do have to pay the crew. And it just extends that. There's also a perk tree you can go down to make them cheaper as well. Also make them eat less. So there's that. Make them reload faster, make them repair faster. All that stuff is there for the crew. This does not look like a very safe place to anchor right here. I can tell you that much. Let's go to this one first. I'm going to actually sail around this to see where I need to be. Now that I've got crew, this is great because I can go shift and A, and I can turn those sails while we're moving, and I don't have to leave the helm anymore. I could just sit there because I've got the crew on that. There's even a perk tree, if you didn't know it, to make them work the sails faster. So it's really cool. It's got just a lot of great stuff to it that I really enjoy. That's for sure. I'm going to hit this one first, I guess. Could probably get in right here. We got a little bit of a sandbar right there at the shore. We're going to be out of the wind, so the sail should slow down here pretty quick. And S to close them up a little bit, so we're not going quite so fast. We need to stop spinning a little bit. S a little bit more, and we're going to be right here. We're going to be perfect. This is going to be actually in the sand a little bit. And we can hit X. Bam. Drop the anchor. Let's go run through this guy real quick. Ooh, that's relatively deep right there. Yeah, it is. Oh, excuse me. It is Monday. We should have 3 episodes of this week. Aha. What do we got here? Is this the same as that over there? Crystal salt. I'm going to hit it anyways. For some reason, I don't trust what I read. Looks like there's more of it there. There's a bunch of it here. Yeah, this is actually more convenient than the other. Well, the other stuff was pretty convenient too. It was really near the ship when we first got off the ship. We should explore this just a little bit more. I'm really kind of curious if we could find some crystal on one of these. I guess they tend to put that on here. Now, is the sugarcane the same over here where you think it's going to be sugarcane, but it's not? Fiber. Fiber, yeah. It is fiber. It is not sugar, tree sap, or sugarcane, or any of that stuff. Can you get up that? There you go. How about right here, too? Perfect. Look at you. Look at you just like a mountain goat getting up here. Oh, almost, almost. There we go. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Those black rocks are pretty prevalent here, it looks like. Is she taking much damage with that? I don't think she is, right? Ooh, she would take some with that, though. Right there. I bet we could jump that. Let's try that. Let's jump her across this gorge. Easy, easy. Yeah, okay. If I see something, I'll bring you back, but I don't want to drag you through all of this here. And yeah, let me just give a quick zip around here, and I'll come back to you. Another thing you guys told me about is this disable ally looking? That's to keep them from turning their heads side to side when you walk by, which you can get hung up on. Now, granted, Lucy's pretty much taken up the entire deck, so it's not her fault that she does that. But she shouldn't... She's not trying to look at me anymore. If you watch Ecuador looks right at me. She's just beautiful. I love the way they do that. I do. But, like, when we got close quarters here, that's pretty handy to have. So what I'm going to do is that on Ecuador, too. Behavior, disable ally looking. Now, she should not turn her head anymore towards me. Yeah, just hold down E and get that pinwheel to come up. That's beautiful. Okay, thank you. Yeah, see, this is her hitbox up front. It's all of this. So there's a shark under here. We got to be careful. All right, so I did that one. Ugh, nothing much happened there. I need to turn back and go the other direction now, so I'll be back. All right, we got cyclones, so I'm going to have to hang out here. So I'm not going anywhere for a little bit. It's going to be wet. It's going to be cold. But fortunately, I have not even barely gotten the ship turned. So we should be fine right here, and the cyclones will be out there, and we'll be safe tucked away right here. So I'll rejoin you when the storm is over. In the meantime, live it up. There's free water falling from the sky. Get these guys open, get some more water, and I'll be back. It's raining, so that's what happens. It rains sometimes. There we go, and we're not cold anymore either. I wanted to try something. I went ahead and put down another bed. 6.2 hours. Yeah, see. I guess maybe I've maxed it out because I need to learn more of the tree. He's 6.2 as well. So these dude have nothing to do with it at all. Can I pick this up? No, I can just leave it there. Okay, that's fine. So I need to see about possibly getting more of that learned. Let's see. Do we have any points to anything? We've got 1 point. So that's where we need to be. Is it piracy? Eagle's Eye. No, this is all about finding. Where is captaineering? Here we go. Talented crew. They handle the ship sails very well. Crew education, rate at which ships sink is slowed down. There's the food rationing one right there. Do I not have the cheaper? Oh, here's cheaper crew. I've got one open on that. So we want to get down to here. So what we're going to do is next points we get, we're going to go right down here and get this one. Improved cheaper crew. Yeah, we need to get the cheaper crew for sure. Okay, so that's going to be our next points. I don't know how long that's going to be before that happens. Not too long. We should be able to do it today's episode. So yeah. Storm's over. We are once again on our way. A few of you have asked about the pirates, and do we have pirates on? We do not have the pirates on. We could turn them on at any time we want to. We've chosen not to do that in Season 3 at the moment because they are not working properly. And we're just kind of waiting for confirmation that they are working properly, and then we're going to use them. But we had some fun with them in Season 2 at the beginning, for sure. But then when they started overlapping and odd things were happening with them, then we decided to just kind of call it off. It can happen to the Damned, too, when you go dig up treasure where some of the characters will, like, fall through the ground and you can't get to them. So there's that sort of thing going on where it was happening with the pirate encampments as well. We need to turn the sails as far as we can. Now the wind's not in our favor at all. We're good. We're good. Yeah. No, there we go. Am I still waiting for the wind to kind of finish doing what it's doing, too? Is that it? This is very strange how the ship is acting right now. I'll be back. I'm going to head back over to M8. Nothing found unusual. So if you guys, of course, find something and you want to do like they did last episode and leave a picture with the coordinates on it, that's pretty awesome, I thought. It's pretty cool. So thank you for doing that, and all the comments as always. I'm going to start heading back towards M8. I think it's going to be a slow roll because we are pretty heavy on the ship. But we're going to head to the, I guess, the northwest. And I'm going to try to look for a sunken treasure along the way that we can go up to and dive down and see if we can't get a little bit more gold on here as well. We've got some treasure maps for M8 that I wouldn't mind pulling out of storage and seeing just what there is. How heavy are we? Because it just, I don't think we have a lot of wind at the moment. Yeah, we're at 8,085. That's pretty heavy. We're pretty much at capacity. So as soon as the schooner gets a chance to level up, I'm gonna have to throw some more weight on it again, just to keep us moving. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh. Oh, mine is available. Huh, it's me. I'm going to add a little more to my weight. And we wanted to go to the cheaper crew. And we could do that one too. Oh, that's great. So now, how often do they have to be paid? With 6.2, now they're every 5.4 hours. That seems like it's... that's faster than it was. Wait a minute. Every 5.4 hours, it's gold. It was 6.2 before. Why does it seem like that's going to cost me a lot more? Nevertheless. Yeah, why does that? $5 hours. Maybe it's not done registering or something. Maybe it's working on it. I don't know. I'll be back when we get to wherever we're heading next. I probably get into M8, and I want to get to the closest island we can find, probably, and go to that. Okay, another 7 gold, and the schooner's got another level. Let's go ahead and put the... let's get back on the helm. Let's hit F, and let's put that into weight. That's going to help us out a little bit. We're going to pop open the sails, and I'm kind of heading a little more towards the east now. Just a little more to the east, as opposed to the north. At least I hope I am. East, northeast. Yeah. This sort of general direction. And I am stopping, obviously, for the flotsam. As long as I don't have to get too far out of the wind, it's working out pretty good. And so far, yeah, we got a couple over there, too. So I'm going to be grabbing a few of these up also. It's just a good idea, too, I think. I've gone too far. The schooner turns really quick sometimes. Another 8. Beautiful. I've not seen any sunken ships. I'll be back when the sun is up. Or when something else is going on. We've not done too bad. We've pushed off the fact that we're not going to have any gold. I mean, we're not getting a ton, but we're getting some. This is the island we've been on for the last few episodes. I'm thinking about just kind of pulling up to shore real quick, making making a cargo attachment for the ship. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just keep going. You guys tell me if I head for the northeast corner of M8. There's a nice island that's got crystal and all kinds of stuff right on the beach. And I believe in Season 1, we did stop at that island in particular because it was suggested we go there because of the fact that it does have some pretty awesome stuff right on the beach. So that's which way I'm going to head next, is that kind of direction. We've got our sails as far as we can go this way. We're pretty heavy, so we couldn't outrun them. They shouldn't be too interested in us because we don't have, I don't know, any weapons. We're early. I don't know. We're early game. I don't, as far as I know, if I got too close to them, they'd blow me right out of the water. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they would do. So yeah, we're just going to kind of keep making our way to the northeast here. We have to go kind of parallel. We just have to go east. I'll shut up now. Turn back, ship of the damned. I'm going to add more weight to the schooner. This is going to help speed us along a little bit. You'll be able to carry more. But if I have the cargo container on here, it should carry even more. The thing is I'm concerned about Lucy. Some of you said that you've tried to transport animals to your ships and they've disappeared. I don't know if you guys are playing with mods or not. I have no mods on here. I've not had that ever happen to me. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there'd be a lot less room for her to stand up here if we have another attachment on the ship. So what I would like to do is get to this next island and kind of see, okay, if I remember it right, it's a really nice island. we'll get there and we'll make a decision from there. But I feel like I need a place to kind of plant so I can go there and just back and forth there and drop things off. I don't want it to be that island this island here that we were on. I don't want it to be on this one. So we're going to head, basically east across the map. There's supposed to be something out there in that corner. There's several islands in this particular tile. We have arrived at a new island. Indeed we have. We've not, of course, landed ground, but insufficient resources. I probably need a hammer or something in my hand. Why don't we get her to unseat? There we go. Let's get her to work on the ship. There she goes. Let's grab what gold we do have on the ship and get that all in one location. We need to check those treasure maps. I need to organize myself before we head off and jump onto an island because, well, if we've got a treasure map here, we can go in and get that. And then we're set on gold for a little bit. Right now we have 44. 44 whopping gold. Can you believe it? I know. It's amazing. Fish, meat, that, drop that, blueprint, the blueprint. There's an actual stone ceiling. We're supposed to start getting some things that we can actually utilize. So that's one stone ceiling. Find large stone wall structure. Oh, that's a large stone wall, all of it. Blueprint. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I bet that weighs a ton. Let's throw that stuff in there. Here we've got a fine medium wood gateway structure. That's nice, just placeable. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll take some of that stuff. That's okay with me. And then we've got blueprints and songs and things of that nature over here, and a couple of drinks, some berries and all that good stuff. We'll throw the drinks in there too. All right, let me get myself organized, figure out what we're going to do, and then we'll go in and do it. She should be working on the deck and getting the ship all ship shape. Let's see, what do we... I think I have to have that... There we go. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. I guess what I'm looking at is the sail there. Is that it? Oh, there it is. 5,901. So, yeah, it'll take her a while to fix it, but then I'm going to be gone for a little while, so it's no big deal. I'll be right back, and we're going to head in and see what there is here to see. And welcome back. We're about to set foot on land. Bopawa Reef. Bopawa Reef. What do we have here? I guess I could just hold H, right? I like to pick some of it, though. Okay, so we got the jute still. All right. And our metal is... Okay, cobalt still. All right. Kind of expected that. Do we have sugarcane, or is this some kind of fiber? We have jute. This is jute as well, so that's a bummer. That's kind of a bummer that that's jute. I see rocks on the beach over here. Elephants, of course. I've not seen anything else, other wildlife yet. We've got iron. Oh, okay, so we've got two kinds of metal. This is iodine, so this is a different type of salt. Yeah. What's our wood? Strong wood and fronds. Okay, so that's what we have right now. But what about these guys here? Strong wood and fronds. Okay. Is this the chickpea again? I'm just trying to be careful about how far I get away from chickpeas and chickpea seeds. Okay. I see some little nodes right here. These little brown ones. If I remember right, this might be our crystal right here. Let's just roll the dice and go for it. Herkimer. Okay, that should be a crystal, correct? Herkimer? There it is. Okay, so now we can make our spyglass. Fantastic. We've got Herkimer. That's what you said. So we must be on the right island. Let's take a look at the map real quick, being careful of what's going on around us. Is this the one, or is there another one a little further over? I can't quite recall. I'll have to look at the wiki. I believe this tile is the same as it always has been. And then, of course, I think all these little nodes down here are iron, correct? Yeah, that is really fantastic. And this, I believe, is actually thatch. Let's put this away. Bark. Okay, bark is a resource. What do we have here? Sulfur, okay. Lots of crystal. Lots and lots of crystal. This means we can make our lantern too. We won't be walking around in the dark. We'll have a lantern on our hip, and that's going to be so much better. That way we can just stay together day and night most of the time. Lots of iodine. It's not a very big island, is it? Oh, look at this out here too. There's more over here. Oopsie. Oh, I forgot to grab those maps. That's okay. It's like in the middle of the afternoon, so I figured we'll take a break and we'll come back and explore it a little bit better too. But this stretches over to there and then again into another spot. Let's zoom in here. Okay, so there's a little small island out there for sure. Oh, did I not mark the ship? I didn't. And it's not marked on the map either. I'm not going to get too far away from it then. Oh, there's something right over here. Look at that. Oh, we're going to have to go check that out for sure. I've never seen that before. That's interesting looking. It looks like there's a little more to it over here this way as well. I don't think we've seen this before. There's chickens, so we've got chickens. That's a good thing. Monkeys, chickens. I've not seen a cow or a bull yet, but that doesn't mean they don't exist on this island either, right? It's very tropical. This feels very tropical to me. That hazy steam over there over the water is really cool. And then you've got mangroves over on that side, it looks like, right there. Okay, so why don't I take a little break? I'm going to come back when the sun is going to be coming up. So we've got a full day, and we'll go in and take a little bit better look. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and make the spyglass. Oh, how am I going to get you on the ship? Am I close enough yet to get you on that ship? I hope I am. I think I can do it right next to it as well. I'm not. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. All right. Fantastic. I'll be back. Okay. Spyglass. Craft 2 of those. And then we want lanterns. We can make 12. Let's make 3 of those. And can we make hooks? We can. Let's make 2 of those. Yeah, here we go. Fantastic. Spyglass 1, 2. There we go. 1 more of those. And a couple of these guys right here. Fantastic. And spyglass. Oh, you're on number 7. Sorry. And then you're on number 6. Okay, beautiful. You go on number 8. We're gonna have to make some different color dye because the yellow light can be a little bit much, but we can live with it for a little bit. Let's do that. And then I've picked up a few vegetables as well. Let's put these in here. And I'm taking food with me. I've been doing that lately. I find myself needing food, and it's like, oh, you don't have any food. Now you got to run back to the ship. So I've been trying to keep a little bit on me. We've got the hooks, correct? We do. So let's go number 6. We want 1 down here, of course, so we can light up the area. Let's go ahead and put it on this side so it's not too glaring. This should light up the back of the ship as well, above. Just F to access the inventory, drag that right on in there, and you can turn that on. It's going to be yellow, but like I said, we'll make some dye and get it changed up. And this one here, we're going to go ahead and put... can I put it right here? No, it does not like that spot. Okay, so I guess I could get away with it right here. There we go. last season I put that one up way too high on the back here, and it was just such a pain to get to it. I cannot get this cat off my shoulder down below deck. So I don't know. You've got more levels, don't you? You do. Now, if I say hunting, hunt for rodents. Oh. Is that what he does? He just kind of sits in one spot and kind of makes it look like he's doing it? Oh, that is really cool looking, though. We'll leave him on that and see what he does. Yeah, he's hunting mice. Okay, I'll come back. Okay, she's jumped back up to 6.2 hours, so I don't see that I gained anything. What did I do wrong there? Because she's just right back up to 6.2 hours, which is exactly where it was when we started the episode. So maybe they go back down to like 0 or something and they work their way back up. But 6.2 hours here again. And as you can see, they have put on some weight since they've been with us. So they are definitely using the larder. I thought that was so interesting last time they did that. He has not managed to catch a mouse yet or any kind of anything. He's working on it, though. Maybe I need to set him to wander. I don't know. And then she just kind of fills out a little bit too, but yeah. So it's kind of interesting how they change once they are basically hired by somebody. Anyways, I wanted to point that out too. Thanks. Get him. Oh my gosh. Look what you've done. Oh, that is so cool. What do I... Oh, take rodent. Thank you. Rodent. Spoil time, 4:52. We got ourselves a rat, ladies and gentlemen. A rat. So he does that for a while, and then he actually caught one. How long is left? We got 4:39 left here, and over here we have 18:30. So yeah, there is a food you can make with the rats. That's pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. Welcome back. There's a crocodile out here. Level 2 male. He was fighting with a turtle. Now I can't find him anywhere. Nowhere to be found. Scab's caught another mouse. It's really cool how they just kind of snatch him up. The sun's just coming up. Let me turn my lantern on for you, which is always handy to have. Checking out wildlife now. What do we got on this island wildlife-wise? Food-wise, too, would be a good one. That is a nice big chunk of stuff. That's a lot of salt. If you got preserving bags, that stuff's going to work in your preserving bags. We're going to go around the island and take a look at it today. I love the fact we've got the metal nodes right on the shoreline. We do have cows. Matter of fact, there's a cow right there. So we don't have to go back and get any cows. We could just get a new one. I'm not seeing any coconuts on the ground. I feel like I should wait till the sun comes up a little bit more for you guys. It's going to be coming. It's good to get out in the morning and do this. Otherwise, we find ourselves in some trouble with the heat. No. Okay, so I've got both the maps on me right now. Inventory. T. I can't do that. Close it. Inventory. I don't think we're on the right island for these guys right here. Oh, my goodness. This is taking forever to do. I thought maybe this map right here And we're not going to need the lantern much longer. Oh, we don't need the climbing picks. Let's throw that one down here. That way, if we're on the island, if we're on the right island, we'll see the glow in the sky. So that's jute as well. Yeah, we got something dead here. Seagull is very... Oh, I see. We got ourselves a cobra. Oh, here we go. There we go. That takes care of that. Cobra's dead. This is not likely freshwater here. It is. This is freshwater. Okay, so you could drink that water. Got our vitamin buff back. With the cobra out of the way, I think I feel kind of safe going up here and taking a look and seeing if there's anything up in here we need to see. I'm not sure that I've ever been up in this. We are going to go over to that next right there. Let's go up here and see. Swing it out. There you go. That's it. Nothing. I usually have my thing on 6. My grappling hook is usually on 6. I don't see myself getting further up this here. Is there a way to do that? I think we're good. All right, beautiful. 6. Okay. And we're not seeing any glow from either one of the maps. Inventory. How far do I have to have that open? We were going to look at that too. So I'll be able to see further. Eagle eyes. I guess I've got the... Yeah, I've got that one up to almost full. Boy, it sure does get hazy at this elevation. How deep is this right here? I'll have to look at that a little bit and see. Okay, we got metal, we got the crystal, the metal. I'm going to assume that this is the iron. Let's go take a look and see. It is the iron. Oh, fantastic. Love that. More elephants to be had here, for sure. Obviously. You could get yourself set up pretty nice here, for sure. Let's go ahead and get you right here. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Let's go up here. Some of you guys have probably already been up here and seen all this. Oh. What's up here? I see rocks in the ocean, but that's about all I see in the ocean. Let's go ahead and try up on top of the crown here. We'll go right up to there. If there's anything up here. Oh! Oh, God, that hurts. Okay, did not let me go up there. Let's try it again. Actually, let me get a different... that one's just about shot. we'll try it again here. From what I understand, we can hook onto all this stuff, so we should be able to get up here. Wapawa Reef. Okay, hold on. Gotta swing out a little bit more. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I see nothing up here. Yeah, I don't see anything up here. Granted, there, I guess there could be something right at the tippy top of that, huh? Is it worth going all the way to the top? We'll find out. We can't say we didn't try. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. Heck of a view, though. There's the cyclone warning. Mm-hmm. Back it up, back it up. Beautiful. All right, I'll come back. Aha. Gum. There is gum in this tree right here. Thought maybe I could possibly harvest that with on her back, but I guess I can't. So the gum, I believe, acts just like a glue, right? That's the stuff. Sugar, yeah, okay, so that's the stuff right there that you want. That's fantastic. We're going to drop that, and we'll keep that stuff on her. It's raining, of course. I'm kind of trying to cut through the middle of the island. There's not much middle island to it. It's pretty small. It's a pretty tiny island. A lot of resources on it, though. But that's a new food. I'm kind of just, yeah, trying to cut through a little bit through the middle here just to get a feel for what's in the middle here. Lots of trees. Lots of trees. What do these guys give us? Strong wooden fronds. Okay, so that's all we found is strong wooden fronds. I wonder... Hold on. Let's check these real quick here, too. Strongwood fronds and gum. So there's plenty of the gum on here. This is great. Okay, this is fantastic. This is your glue island for sure. But we have palm trees as well. What do these guys offer? Strongwood and fronds. I thought for sure there would be another kind of wood here. But so far, it does not appear as though there's plenty of food. Plenty of food. I'm tempted to jump back on the bounty and head over to that one next and go take a look at it. My record time is doing pretty good. I got about an hour left that I can record. So it's going to take me a little bit just to get there. And then, you know, we can start the we can kind of finish the episode as we start on that island over there. And then, you know, of course, move off of it. Finish looking at it. Another beautiful Atlas day is underway. Up you go. Very deep right along this shoreline. I like that a lot. Kotinigan Atoll. Kotinigan Atoll? I'm going to grab the oil. I should probably keep some fish too. I believe... Oh, I don't think I emptied you out. I didn't. That's okay. We've got a little bit of everything on her right now. Let's go ahead and repair this full. So I've got that, and then we'll throw the oil over there on her. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at all the rays along here. Okay, so Ray Heaven. Let me turn my light on for a little bit until the sun gets up a little bit further. Chert. This is metal. Iron, fantastic. Big chunks of iron. Anything different wood-wise? Strong wood and fronds, okay. I can't resist. I gotta grab the oil off of these guys. It's just so easy, you know. There we go. And let's go ahead and whistle Ecuador to follow us. We'll grab this treasure map as well. Yeah, the islands we're on are not the ones that are supposed to be with, whatchamacallit? H. Basalt, okay. We've seen that one. Looks like we have some salt here. Yeah, this shoreline is extremely deep right here. L8. Let's take a look at this real quick and see. Sea salt. Okay, so that's a different salt. So there's several kinds of salt in between all these islands. And what is our fiber? Inventory. I'm not seeing... I'm going to drop the fish. I'll get some on the way back. I'm not seeing... what was I thinking of? I'm going to try out this fiber. Hold on. Is this still jute? Yeah, jute. Okay. And then H. Strongwood fronds. Okay, that's not going to change then. It might on the other side of the island or something. There's tons of trees, though, and resource on here. Wow, look at all this space. Holy cow, look at this. Wow. That's a lot of area. A lot of open space right here. Okay, here's some taller rock cliffs. These are always good to go up on. We got to be careful though. We don't know what's on the interior here, so we just have to keep our eyes open. Jute. Here's a big green. Can we do this one here? Basil. I like the look of that leaf though. It's a big round one. Oh, oh, that's a tiger. Oh my God! What are you doing, radio? I keep going to my inventory. Stop. I can't seem to get out of this mode. There we go. I would have been dead for sure. Alright, so we have what looked like a tiger to me. It ran right past that boar. There it is, I see it. No, 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 no. Inventory. Stop picking up the sickle. Female tiger level 6. Okay. And it looks to me like she likes this big grassy area right here to play in. So this would be a very good place to put a trap. This is where they spawn. This is where they're going to be, the tigers, for sure. She's very busy running around over there. Okay. Because I'm seeing boars just kind of walking around. We watched that tiger go past one without even thinking twice about it and didn't bother to attack it or anything. And that's a little unusual, I would think. Up you go. Just kind of get kind of a bird's eye view of the area before I go dropping into it. Well, that's kind of cool how this tucks away back in here like this, huh? That's almost like a natural taming area right there. Whoa. Oh, we jumped into a tree. That's how skilled we are. be back if I find anything. I've got to say, I like this island. I really do. It's so different from what I've built on before, and it's got this really nice bay that slopes out. I could probably get by with doing some docks out of ways, you know, to be able to pull the ships in, which would be really cool. And then this place is just so wood, thatch, and fiber like crazy that it would be so easy to put together a brigantine. Metal nodes all over the place, really good stuff. And then stockpile it. Not to mention, the other big plus I see with this island right here is directly where these palm trees are ahead of us after this big sandy bar here. There is the tiger. That's the tiger territory. So if we set a trap up here, we could easily get a tiger and pull it in. And then, you know, we got ourselves a tiger, which would be just fantastic to have that, for sure. Now, hot? Oh, yeah, we're going to have our temperature thing going on. That's no big deal. We're kind of used to that. No big deal, right? You just get wet and all that good stuff. And we had come up with an idea, never tried it out last time we did this, was to, because I don't have a vitamin buff right now. It'll come back here in just a little bit. Just kind of an area where I could run up and get into and go straight down and be in some cold water. And then if I had to, if it was life and death, I could do that, you know? We do have coconuts on the island as well. So we've got coconuts, which is great. I believe the elephant likes the coconuts. But yeah, I think we could set up shop here for a little bit. Do something nice, like a wood dock right through here. And then we've got the other two islands that are very close by. Like I said, I like the fact that everything's so close by. Let's go minus. Okay, so we hit the reef, so it was right over there. Okay, so we didn't quite open that up far enough to see if that is what the name of that island is or to even land on it. But we're going to have to backtrack and go to that one and do that for sure. Turn that green thing off of there. Yeah, the one to our northeast. And then we've got a couple islands. I thought they were just to our south, right? They're nearby. We've seen them from here, so we know they're there. Did we go all the way around the island, or did we not get it opened all the way? I guess we've got it opened up pretty good. There's a couple of offshoot islands down there. I believe we went almost all the way around, if not all the way around. It's that big rocky shoreline for quite a distance, but we've got this big beach right here that's really nice. Sip my coffee, and I like the way the shoreline drops off like that. It's really great. We can build something up above this level right here and be able to pull the ships in really close, real close, just because of the way this land is shaped right through here. It's really nice. We've got a lot of room to play with. I like having the mangrove trees here too. I like having a different kind of tree near us. It's just tropical, man. It's been winter for months here, and I just want to be in the sun. I do. I just want to be in the sun. I think what I'm going to do is, on my own, is probably pull the crew off the ship, get them on land here, work on getting a taming pen kind of set up down here for the tiger, and at the same time build some sort of we got to work on a dock of some sort to get started here, and then I want to get the brigantine dock put in. The large shipping dock, I want to get that put in too. I want to kind of figure out just how far down can I go with her before we're going to run into some trouble. Wow, we could really get down here, huh? Since she's the smallest of the ships, and will be, oh, we could actually bring her right down to here. Yeah, right through here. If we go right through here with the start of our dock and bring it back, we can actually do something pretty nice out here, I think. What is that out there? Those must be the other islands that I'm looking at, right? Well, there I'm looking to the north. That's going to be that kind of that reef up there. So yeah, the other islands are going to be to the south. Yeah, they're down that way. And we've got to visit those too, and soon. But we can spend an episode or two getting something built here that's going to allow us to get these guys off of here. I want Lucy off. She needs to have someplace safe. And that tiger is a priority down there. We've got to figure out, we got to get that tiger. I don't care if it's just level 6. It'd be nice to have it for backup when we're out gathering stuff, because they're pretty ferocious. They pack a punch. I would love to do that. Oh, here we go. Like, what? I got some rocks. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.